I arrived at the pool at Kingsbury Run, hoping to find a few clues. I found something else.
Hold it right there, mister!
That's fresh blood, all right. He must have cut his hand pretty bad. I've seen that cross shape before. It looks just like the medallion Von Hess had at the party.
Jimbo! What can I do you for?
I need that medallion you found on Von Hess. Isn't there something you can do, Dick?
No can do, sport. I can't just pass around federal evidence now, can I?
It's extremely important. I wouldn't ask you if it weren't.
Why? What's so important about that cross, Jimbo? You look like the cat that ate the canary.
I followed a suspect through the sewers underneath Cleveland. He managed to get away, but I found a secret chamber. I think this man's the torso killer.
The torso killer? Well, we've long suspected he had such a hideout. His work's too messy to be conducted just anywhere. But what's this all have to do with that cross, Jimbo?
Well, I didn't find a hideout, not exactly, but I came to a dead end. There was a door that looked like it had some kind of strange lock. A cross-shaped lock, about the size of that medallion.
You don't say. Well, that certainly is interesting. I'll send some men over to take a look. You, just tell me where that is.
No dice.
Oh, I'm the one with the jurisdiction over the torso killer.
And I'm the one who's invested all his time and energy in the Brotherhood of Thule investigation. And now that it's about to bust wide open, I am not turning it over for all the money in the world.
Well, seems we've reached a bit of an impasse. I can get the medallion. You know where to use it. All right. All right, I'll make you a deal, Jimbo. I'll come with you. I get the credit for solving the torso killings. You get the credit for cracking this Brotherhood of Thule thing, huh? Not bad for the career, that.
I'm not looking for a career boost, Dick. I just want this case solved, and these murders stopped.
Well, of course. Better be on the level with this secret hideout, Jimbo. I'd hate to ruin a new pair of shoes for nothing.
It's back here, all right. I could barely keep up with him. Nearly lost me in these blasted tunnels.
I would have imagined he would have come at you with an axe. Oh, God. Good Lord, this place is awful.
I need that medallion now.
Here you go, sport. I trust you know what to do with this. I'll cover you from here. I don't think that's a good sign, Jim. Jim, look at the faces. Oh God, I think I'm gonna be sick. Sorry, buddy, you're on your own.
Dick? Dick, come back! It stopped!
Well, I guess it's just you and me now, you sick bastard. Now, obviously, I can't open this door. There must be some other way to get in there. The back of the Raven Room. The torso killer is connected to them.
Our brotherhood grows strong. Fehu Isa Dagos.
Fehu Isa Dagos.
Stand steady, brothers. Go now.
That pendant. That's just the sort of talisman that Madame Cassandra said I should find to use against him. The candlestick. That must be the trick to getting into that cabinet. Ah, the killer's talisman. I'm sure that this was just the sort of thing Madame Cassandra was talking about.
Hello, Jim.
Hello, Cassie. Could you put me in a trance?
Of course. Let's begin. Now relax. Concentrate on the locket. Block everything else out. Concentrate, concentrate, concentrate.
Gotta rush off. I'll explain later.
What about
I'm sorry, I don't have the time. Thanks. I'm telling you, I saw his secret lab. I saw the way in.
Are you crazy? You know I can't get a warrant out of your trip to a crystal gazer.
There's no time for a warrant. I thought you'd want to know when I'd come across the killer. I guess I was wrong. But something weird happened down there, and I'm gonna find out what it was. With or without you.
Wait, kid! I want in on this cockamamie scheme of yours.
You got a smoke?
I didn't know you smoked, kid.
I do now.
Are you ready, Detective?
Our killer's hideout's right down those steps.
I called some of my men. They should be here to back us up soon. But just in case. What the hell?
Jesus.
Looks like we're a little late to help victim number 9. God.
But that can't be. It's him.
You know the stiff?
That's the killer. I'm sure of it.
Nah, you were wrong, Jim. That poor sap couldn't be the killer. But at least we found his hideout, even if he isn't here. You did good work. We'll get some clues we can use out of this.
And they're all gonna point to that man right there on the altar, Detective. That's the killer. I'm sure of it. There's this cane. Someone took it.
Took what, kid?
The Dahlia. It's missing.
Nobody had better have taken anything. Elliot, I want these amateurs removed immediately. They've botched everything. Why, if we hadn't been tipped off that they were down here...
Amateurs, we just bust this case wide open. We weren't too chicken...
I had enough sense to get a search warrant.
You're
Now
just
we won't be able to use
sore.
one shred of evidence.
Sore
from
because
here.
we found the killer's hideout first. You're worried our mugs will be on the front page instead of yours.
There'll be no contact with the press about this.
Mr. Ness?
You just busted illegally into a club owned by some very important people. People with contacts to Washington, all the way to the top. They're gonna be very unhappy with what we found here.
You can't just cover this up.
Mr. Pearson, you're way out of your jurisdiction here. You're in no position to be arguing with anyone.
But how can you...
I'm gonna do what's in the best interest of this country. President Roosevelt was just on the radio. The Japs have bombed Pearl Harbor. We're going to war.